A message to my fellow fat people. Another day, another time, we on the grind. Welcome back, thoughts. Today we're going to be talking about, all this body positivity stuff that's been going on the internet for the past few years. Okay. Now, to my fellow fat people, okay, let's just be honest with ourselves. Okay. There's nothing wrong with calling yourself fat. I call myself fat all the time. I'm very fat. I'm very big. There's nothing wrong with being honest with yourself, right? And I feel like this thing that people are doing nowadays is like they're almost presenting this body positivity thing. It's almost a toxic trait nowadays, It's like, yes, you can be positive about your body in a healthy way. There's nothing wrong with being yourself and accepting yourself for who you are, right? That's perfectly fine. But you don't say, okay, well, I'm naturally a big person, so that means I can just eat, whatever I want to eat and not suffer any health repercussions. Like that's not the case. You can't let body positivity be a doorway to an early death for you. Okay? Like let's get that straight. We all love shit food. I love shit food. Everyone loves bad food. We all love eating junk food. We all love having our favorite sugary snack, our favorite salty bread. You know what I'm saying? It happens. I understand. It's fine. But the thing is, you have to understand that there's a healthy thing called moderation. My grandma used to preach it to me all the time because I was a very, 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 very fat kid. I used to eat everything like it was my last meal. You would think I was a starving kid from Africa. Like I literally just loved food that much. And honestly, it wasn't because the food was that good. It was just the instant gratification behind it. You know what I mean? A lot of people definitely love the fact that you can instantly have something that tastes good, makes you feel good. And, it's going to make you feel like shit later, but it makes you feel good because you're eating something that tastes good, It's satisfying. So it's something, it's very, very, very satisfying to be able to just be like, oh, hey, a candy bar. Just bite into it and it's chocolatey and peanut buttery and, nougat and caramel, it's great. Delicious. But you have to understand you can't eat a candy bar every single day and say that, well, I'm comfortable with myself, so it's okay for me to put myself into an early grave at 30. No, it's not okay to do that. It's not okay to do that. You have to understand that, hey, when there's a lot of people around you that appreciate you and support you too. Every individual on this earth usually has somebody that cares about them or wants them to succeed, whether they know it or not. So you eating yourself into an early grave is not okay. You using body positivity or the internet as an excuse to back you up in your very, very, very horrible ways and self-destructive ways is not okay. You have to learn how to have moderation and control yourself. It's not that hard. And don't get me wrong, it's going to take a lot of time. I'm not saying it's going to be fast. It's going to take a lot of time. And that's the main thing that you have to come to terms with. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to become who you want to be overnight. And you're not going to have the healthiest diet overnight. But you have to make strides slowly. And surely you will become a healthier person. Now, once again, I'm sure you're looking at me thinking, hey, you're not too healthy yourself, man. You look pretty chubby. And I am. I'm flubbery. But at the end of the day, I weigh a lot more than a lot of people think. It's funny. I actually do a lot of, not public interviews, but I was going to say a lot of times when I'm at my job and stuff like that, I ask people all the time, how much do you think I weigh? What do you think I look like I weigh? And, people do the, I don't want to do guess your weight. Which I hate that, by the way. People are so soft. If I'm asking you to guess my weight, bro, just guess. Like, stop being soft. Anyways. But, bro, like, yeah, I ask people to guess my weight all the time. People will be like, oh, yeah, you probably weigh about like 300 pounds, probably about like 290. And yeah, you're right. Some of them could be like, hey, they're lying to spare my feelings, which once again, I made it pretty obvious that I don't care what they say. But anyways, they could be lying just because they don't feel like being mean or saying what they really think are X, Y, and Z. But, it's usually around that. Hey, if you took a look at me, you'd probably say I'm about like, 330, 340, something like that, right? And I kid you not, man. Once again, I'm gonna do a video on that later. We're gonna go down that road one of these days. But I used to weigh a lot more than what I weigh now. We'll just put it like that. And I definitely have changed a lot. And it's crazy knowing that, like, I look back at myself and it's like a lot of my main, I guess, body, like my upper body and like thighs and stuff haven't really changed, but like the ends of my body has, like my arms and stuff. My arms be getting, a little more toned and shit like that, like my biceps, X, Y, and Z. but like, you know, my belly and thighs and stuff is still there, obviously. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's interesting to see, you know what I mean? It's interesting to see your body change, you know, over time, you know, and that's why, man, that honestly is another reason why I like doing YouTube, or wanted to start doing YouTube. I've been wanting to do this for years, but anyways, getting sidetracked. But yeah, it's amazing seeing your body change, bro. Like, I used to literally look at myself all the time and just literally like hate myself, you know? It's like, because I just knew what I was doing was not what I wanted to do with myself. You know what I mean? I knew my body was a result of direct self-destruction, and I just didn't want to deal with it. You know, but once I started inch by inch dealing with it and getting better, getting healthier over time, you know, it's like seeing your body change is probably the most thing you get addicted to, you know? Seeing your, you know, the lines, the curves, the veins pop out, you know, stuff like that. It's amazing, man. It makes you feel like you're actually making progress, and it makes you feel like maybe one day you could be as buff as that guy on Instagram that has his shirt off and, you know, everyone loves and praises him, but probably will never happen. But yeah, but yeah, you know, it makes you feel like, hey, you know, maybe one day I'll be, you know, where I want to be, you know, and that's the point of life, man. The point of life is to take strides in the right direction. You may not be perfect, but working there makes you feel just as good. I 100% guarantee you. I just feel like the main thing a lot of people don't understand when it comes to food too, you know, especially this whole body positivity thing, is that they want to take this whole body positivity thing and make someone else believe it so much. You know, they want to make everyone else believe they're so comfortable with themselves so much. It's like no one even cares like that, but it's everyone else. They just want to shove it in your face, bro. It's like, and once again, if the shoe fits, then I mean, hey, like obviously I'm talking to you, but don't take it personal if, you know, I'm not talking to anyone specific. I just experience, you know. But yeah, it's like you be seeing these things on the internet, you know, it'd be like you'll go on not even, actually no, we won't even say the internet, because a lot of people would be like, you know, hey, that's your fault for clicking on that, you know, post or whatever, which is true. But yeah, we'll even say real life, right? It'd be funny, you'll see real life, how you'll see people who would be like, you know, like, hey, like I'm comfortable with myself, you know, stuff like that, but they're like literally struggling to walk, right? And it's like they have a family, you know, they have like kids and you know, wife or spouse, and it's like how do you not think about that type of stuff? Don't get me wrong, like I'm not saying that, I'm not judging anybody or anything like that, like don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that you know what it is at the end of the day, right? If you have a health problem or something like that, hey, it happens, you know what I mean? No one's gonna be perfect, and no one's saying you need to be a skinny mini, but at the end of the day, be healthy. That is the main thing. That's what body positivity should really be. Be healthy with yourself. Be healthy with your body. Meaning, if you're putting in the work to be natural, and you know, you're still eating veggies, you're still eating your fruits, you're eating your vitamins, you're going to your doctor, you're taking care of yourself, you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? That's what, once again, this isn't for the people who take care of themselves actively, you know. It's going to take time, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't even, like me, like I didn't really know anything about calories until I got older, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom always definitely tried to teach me, you know, to be healthy and stuff like that. And my grandma and everyone else always cooked vegetables and made me eat fruit and all that good stuff. But as a kid, it's like, bro, no, I want a candy bar, you know, like I want a candy bar. I want a bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? Let me get them Doritos, bro. Let me get a soda, you know, like, yeah. So you hit that point where it's like, you have to undo years and years and years of damage. And that's fine, bro. That is fine. Take the time to go ahead and undo that damage. You need to be able to take the time to undo that. Shift yourself, shift your ways, maintain your diet, maintain your eating, maintain your working out, lifestyle change. You see what I'm saying? That's how you really, 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 truly embrace body positivity and truly become comfortable with yourself, because I'm speaking from experience. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just from my own experience. Like, I'm someone who definitely did not like themselves in high school. Didn't like the way I looked. Didn't like the way I was shaped. I felt like I was shaped like a fucking potato, you know? And it's like, but hey, you know, you got past it. I got past it. I grew out of it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we're here now. We're still on the move. We're still working. And I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm still working towards it. And that's all that matters. That's all we can do as humans, you know? So yeah, I just wanted to get that thought out. You know, I've seen a lot of, you know, it's coming up in winter and stuff. You see a lot of people are talking about losing weight and stuff for next year's summer and being careful on, you know, carbs and stuff like that. You know, I want to make it abundant. You know, hey, if you're going to have your holidays and enjoy your food, X, Y, and Z, just work out too on top of it. You know what I mean? You're fine. It's okay. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy life. today could be your last. You never know that. You don't want to be miserable on your last day alive, literally just not eating whatever, starving yourself, or trying to trick yourself or lie to yourself into thinking you want to be something you don't want to be. You know, hey, so just food for thought. Yeah, we're gonna make another video here. I'm currently on vacation, so yeah. I'd have made this ahead of time. If feel free to check out anything else on the channel if you want. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have a amazing week, and I'm out.